I know what you're thinking. Isn't that one of the dead guys from The Abyss?
We can't help these guys, but we might find somebody further in.
Hi, I'm Philip Darlington. With over 26 years experience as an artist and technician in the film and television trenches, I'm about to take on my greatest challenge, directing The Dark Zone.
I met Phil on the set of Giantess Attack. He was fun to work with.
Philip Darlington's got everything going for him. He's a diver, he's a caver, he's a stuntman.
Really concise, really focused on what he's doing. I first met Philip Darlington about 5 years ago. I remember I was doing my 10th film, Starship Rising, but Philip really helped us get the explosions to the next level.
I started blowing things up when I was real young. Kind of a challenge for my parents.
45 caliber blast through the head.
Cool. But I was always fascinated by special effects, and I don't know, I thought maybe someday I would be able to apply it.
He worked with Tony Scott on Domino and West Wing and all these TV shows, and he was kind of like this Swiss Army knife.
The director, Philip Darlington, is a wonderful director. I've met him, we've talked, we've discussed the role.
He worked with Jim Cameron.
The Dark Zone is more than a father rescues daughter film. It's Tom Sawyer's Cave. It's about that unstoppable spirit. It's about making family amends and putting the bad guy where he belongs, underground. The cave in this movie is a character. As a backdrop, it provides an emotional driver for the cast. Our main character, Thorne, is trying to patch things up with his 16-year-old daughter. But things go horribly wrong when a pack of jewel thieves come to town. They take hostages, and they try to make their way underground to the Mexican border. It's Thorne's job to stop them. We have a terrific cast. Boxing champion Manny Pacquiao has expressed a strong interest in playing one of our bad guys. Richard Hatch, the star of the original Battlestar Galactica, who also plays Tom Zarek in the rebooted version.
I love the story because, again, it has a lot of twists and turns. It has a lot of heart, a lot of character, and yet it's a very, very action-driven adventure piece.
Lily Bourdon from Battlestar Galactica's Blood and Chrome, and Cherry, ER, and The River.
My character, Sylvia Stanton, she's a baddie. I mean, she's just, she's a survivalist. She doesn't have any particular universal ideals. She wants to go in and get out and escape with the jewels and live the life.
Bill Moseley, well known for The Devil's Rejects, Army of Darkness, Halloween, and a slew of other cult horror classics. Jim Hanks, Tom Hanks' brother, who inspired elements of the Forrest Gump character, recently seen in Rake, Dexter, and as a character in Robot Chicken.
I've known Philip now for several years, and he's a great guy, and he's very committed, and he's good at what he does. So I really feel that this project is going to turn out very, very, very well.
Fiona Dorup starred in the 2013 Curse of Chucky, where her dad, Brad Dourif, has been a voice of the horrific Chucky doll since 1988. She's also known for her work in Deadwood, True Blood, The Master, and a new movie called Fear Clinic with Robert Englund.
When he told me about the Dark Zone originally, I said, look, you know, don't go into a cave, don't go down underground, but you should do it in a studio. And he kept saying, no, you got to see these places. He showed me photographs.
Slips it.
Brendan will bring the camera.
Creepy crawl through there.
It's like we're inside of a large intestine right now. We're just kind of looking for a way out.
I'm doing alright.
Good.
I'm in a cave.
I met Michael Reeves through writer-producer Mark Zicree. He's had a legendary career. He's an Emmy winner for Batman the Animated Series. He's the only one I know to have worked for Steven Spielberg, Gene Roddenberry, and George Lucas.
I'm Steve Perry, New York Times bestselling author and co-writer of The Dark Zone.
I just read and I was really impressed with the script. I had no idea until I did the research the pedigree these two screenwriters had.
I've been to Mammoth Cave, I've been to Carlsbad Caverns, and they're just great places. I mean, they're amazing, and this is the kind of thing that I always thought would make a great movie, to have a movie shot inside of a big dark cave.
My name is Ben Cuffrin. I'm the director of photography for The Dark Zone.
Casting the right director of photography is as important as casting the right leading man. When I saw Ben's reel, I was impressed with how efficient he is. Not a single shot is wasted on telling the story. His diversity stands apart from other cinematographers. In his television movies as well as independent features, he's innovational yet resourceful and intelligent when it comes to a modest budget.
As a cinematographer, my number one job is to tell the story through the lens. We are the visual storytellers for any feature film. Like my past projects, Dark Zone captured my attention as an audience member. I wanted to see this film.
And when I saw the images of what he's got and what he's got up his sleeve, I thought, wow, at the end of the day, it's going to bring a much more credible movie, you know, to the forefront. It's not going to look like a studio picture that's overlit and everything else. It's going to look gritty and real. And you really are going to be underground. It goes back to what movies should be about bringing reality to life. This is real storytelling.
When I worked on The Abyss, I met Les Dilley. He was the production designer. 25 years later, we are thrilled. This Academy Award-winning icon is production designing The Dark Zone.
The challenge here is Philip's vision, and something that I agree with is to shoot in actual cave environments.
So let's make it happen. This is a $10 million film made for a micro fraction of that cost. We have great locations, a great team, a great script.
So we really need you to get this movie going.
Check out the incentives, things that other people won't have access to. Along with the multitude of incredibly enticing offers, here are 3 of my favorites. For $1, you will get the triumphant air fist pump as I contemplate the meaning of your donation. For $300, a real live off-trail caving expedition. Lunch underground, 1,000 feet below the surface with the cast and crew of The Dark Zone.
I'm looking forward to meeting you.
And I hear it's a bit chilly, so bring a light jacket.
And lastly, for $100,000, I will give you one of my kidneys. Because that's how passionate I am about getting this film made.
Ah, no, he's kidding.
Technology has evolved in the last 5 years in quantum leaps. And we are now able to shoot with portable equipment, lightweight, low light sensors in ways we've never before. So I think that what that technology gives us is a possibility of shooting something that's never been seen before.
Die Hard in a cave, right?
In a cave,
Yeah.
right? And it's
who wouldn't like that?
So say we are.